China to outnumber US jets 12:1 west of the Pacific South 180 degrees line. In just 2 years, China is poised to achieve a significant advantage over the United States in the Western Pacific, specifically west of the 180 degrees meridian. This anticipated superiority will manifest in a 12-fold increase in the number of modern fighters, including a 5-fold increase in 5th-generation aircraft. Furthermore, China's arsenal of 225 bombers will establish its air force as the regional leader in this category, a development that has raised strategic concerns within U.S. military circles. Brigadier General Doug Wickert, commander of the 412th Test Wing at Edwards Air Force Base, revealed these statistics, several sources reported. The 412th Test Wing plays a crucial role in testing and modernizing all new aircraft for the U.S. Air Force, processing combat experiences to develop new concepts, thus placing it at the forefront of aviation technology. Wickert's announcement highlights a rapidly shifting balance of power in the Pacific region, with China's growing air capabilities threatening to outpace those of the United States. China's rapid expansion in air power has raised critical questions about the methodology used to calculate its 12-fold advantage over the US. This numerical superiority, if assessed simply by counting aircraft, provides a stark view of the regional dynamics. China currently possesses over 2,200 combat aircraft, which include bombers, fighter bombers, multi-role fighters, and interceptors. The outdated perception that the Chinese Air Force relies heavily on obsolete Soviet-era models has long been dispelled. Only about 18% of its fleet consists of Chengdu J-7s, modernized copies of the MiG-21, numbering up to 290 units, and approximately 100 Shenyang J-8 twin-engine aircraft. The bulk of China's air power is comprised of up to 600 Chengdu J-10 light single-engine fighters and around 600 Shenyang J-11s, indigenous versions of the Su-27. This fleet also includes about 100 carrier-based variants. These figures starkly contrast with the relatively smaller fleets of Su-30MK and Su-35 aircraft, which do not significantly offset the balance in the region. However, the most formidable threat comes from over 200 J-20 stealth fighters, representing the cutting edge of Chinese aerospace technology. The proportion of these advanced aircraft is expected to rise as older models are gradually retired from service. In addition to these advanced fighters, China's Air Force includes around 200 JH-7 fighter bombers and more than 200 H-6 long-range bombers. These assets are supported by specialized aircraft for electronic warfare, reconnaissance, surface-to-air missile systems, and air tankers. The Chinese inventory also includes over 1,000 training and transport aircraft, enhancing the versatility and readiness of its forces. Conversely, the United States operates approximately 3,150 fighters, attack aircraft, and bombers across the Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and National Guard. This impressive fleet includes over 370 F-15s, more than 800 F-16s, over 900 F-A-18s, around 180 F-22 Raptors, over 630 F-35 Lightning IIS, and about 200 A-10 Thunderbolt IIS. Despite China's numerical growth, the US maintains a significant edge in 5th-generation fighter technology, an area where it has invested heavily over the years. When it comes to bombers, the US has a total of 122 units, 44 B-1 Lancers, 20 B-2 Spirits, and 58 B-52H Stratofortresses. Although China's modernization of the H-6 bomber, derived from the Soviet Tu-16, has improved its long-range strike capability, the B-52, despite its age, remains a vital component of U.S. strategic deterrence. The crucial question arises, how did the US arrive at the conclusion of a Chinese advantage in this region? The answer lies in the geographic and strategic context. China's advantage west of the 180 degrees meridian stems from the limited number of US air bases in the area, restricting the deployment of its full air power. This geographical constraint has prompted the US to invest significantly in revamping its air bases in the Pacific, such as the $409 million allocated for the restoration of West Field, a base with historical significance dating back to the bombing missions over Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Historically, air power has been a decisive factor in maintaining the balance of power in the Pacific. During the Cold War, the US leveraged its network of air bases to project power and maintain stability across the region. Today, with China's ascent, these bases have once again become pivotal in US strategic planning. The US military's focus on modernizing these installations and increasing their operational capabilities reflects a broader strategy to counterbalance China's growing influence. China's aggressive modernization of its air force is driven by its ambition to achieve strategic autonomy and reduce dependence on foreign technologies. Over the past few decades, China has invested heavily in research and development, leading to the production of sophisticated aircraft such as the J-20 and the forthcoming J-31. In response, the United States has intensified its efforts to enhance its own air capabilities.